lovely library lions. Today we are going to be unboxing the May 2021 OwlCrate, and the theme was Expect the Unexpected, so let's get right into it. We have a beautiful spoiler card this month that has sort of blues and pinks. It looks a little bit sort of New York themed. It actually reminds me of Lore Olympus a little bit with the colors and the trees on the city. I don't know if any of you read that, but it is really pretty. I really enjoy it. I'm not going to read the back because I don't want to spoil anything just yet, but let's see what's inside. The first item in this box is in this lovely bag to protect it, so saving on plastic packaging, I guess, but this is still sort of a bag that is going to be thrown out that seems to be made of mostly plastic. Inside is this beautiful corduroy bag, and it says in beautiful lettering on the front, "May we meet again on distant shores." This is a really nice quality bag. I don't know how I feel about the color. The quote is from Obsidio, so from the Illumini Files series, and the lettering is hand done by Studio Kira Calligraphy. It's quite a nice bag. It has good sort of strength. It looks like it's going to be long lasting. I wish it had been a little more themed or a little prettier. For what it is really good. It has a cute little zipper at the top here with the OwlCrate logo. And just take a little peek inside. It's fairly simple inside. There's one little zipper pocket inside that you can put other things in, but it's mostly just one big compartment. This is a good item. I think it's going to last a long time. I like it a lot. I wish this had been a little more themed and it was a little less sort of just random teal that doesn't really feel connected to anything, but I do like it and I'll probably use it for something. The next item is one that a lot of people were really excited about. So it's the Rule of Wolves item, and it's this little scarf from Out of Print. I wanted a t-shirt. I obviously know why they can't do a t-shirt because people come in too many sizes and it wouldn't fit everyone. But I really would have preferred socks or gloves or a hat. Yeah, I'll open this up to show it to you. So it's a scarf, theoretically. It's very, very thin. You can see my backdrop through it there. It's super thin. The material is really unpleasant to touch. It doesn't feel like something I would want against my skin for any length of time. I can't really describe this material because I haven't felt it used for anything but like maybe curtains before. Yeah, I'm not loving this item. So it seems big, but it's not big enough to be a scarf. Like I could maybe wrap it around my neck and tie it in a little knot at the front, like a kerchief, but it's not going to be a scarf that you can wrap around your neck or do like make a shirt out of like you can do with bigger, nicer scarves. The design itself is fine. I don't like this almost olive green they've done on the edges. I like the tree and the quote. That's pretty much all I like. The animals here look... The shade of red they've chosen looks weirdly muscly and gross. They could have chosen the colors a lot better. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in this item. It was the one that everyone was really excited for because Shadow and Bone had just dropped and everyone wanted to see more of the Grishaverse. Everyone wanted a Rule of Wolves item. And this is just... I don't know how you would use this as a scarf. It's not going to be warm. It's not going to be able to do any sort of fashion thing. It's just very, very small and it feels cheap. Like it probably isn't cheap, but the material feels cheap and gross. So I'm not a fan of this. I don't know what I'll do with it. I might not even keep it because it's not even something I would want to display with this design. We can move on to something I know won't disappoint me. So this month, OwlCrate is continuing to do their A Darker Shade of Magic themed book tins. And this is the Grey London tin. So let's get right into it. So we have another stunning book tin. Forensics and Flowers has not disappointed me. The first one was gorgeous. This one is just as pretty. It's Grey London themed. And it says, Crowned Captains, Deadly Pirate Kings and Queens. You have a little ship. It's gorgeous. It's metallic. Again, it's the same size as the previous one. It's massive compared to their old book tins that OwlCrate was doing. So it fits a lot of things. I love that the spine looks like an actual book, and it does have the same little footprints that the Red London one had, so it'll line up really nicely on the shelf, I think, with it. They'll look really nice next to each other. And then on the back, it says Stas Reskan, which is probably something from the Shades of Magic trilogy, but I have not actually finished it, so I have no idea. But it is beautiful. Look at that ship and the little moon, and the stars. It is so cute. I adore these tins. I need the whole set, and that's maybe one of the only reason I'm staying subscribed to OwlCrate right now, because they won't tell us what they're doing with the Harry Potter mugs, and that was the original reason I was staying subscribed. So this, good quality. I can't wait to see the other two. I am very excited. We haven't gotten a sticker in a while, so I was really excited to see this cute little sticker come through. So this is inspired by the Gilded Wolves and designed by the Lion in the Trees. I think this is so cute. I don't like the Gilded Wolves. I don't care about it at all. But this sticker is going to have a place of honor somewhere for me because it is so cute. Look at that little wolf and the little constellations in the background. What a little treasure. I love this. I love when OwlCrate does fun little items like this. And, you know, they're nice things to round out the box. The final non-book item is a metal bookmark designed by Pixel and Creative. So let's see what that looks like. So it's this pretty little metallic bookmark. It really is quite nice in person. And on one side it says, "Hope in the shadow of fear is the world's most powerful motivator." And on the other side it says, "Neither myths nor..." Oh, it is already sort of chipping off on my finger, if you notice that there. So that is not very promising. You can also see there's already some chips in the design there. So it is already sort of falling apart. I might email OwlCrate about it, but I don't know if this is an item where I care enough about it to email them. You can see it says, "Neither myths nor mysteries can hold a candle to the most infinitesimal spark of hope." So really cute. I wish that it wasn't already sort of falling apart on me. But OwlCrate is really good about that sort of stuff, so I know that if I do choose to email them, they will send me a new one, or they will refund me in some way. They've always been great about that. That's one of their best qualities as a box, is their customer service, so I'm not upset that it's damaged. It does say something about the quality of the product, but I do know that OwlCrate will give me a new one if I request it. So that's at least something. So, IceyDesigns let me down last month with a sort of boring pin design. This month, I am happy to say they have won me over again. This says, "Logic ends where love begins." And it is this gorgeous little pin. I'll try and hold it up to the camera for you. I love the shape. I love the little carving of the waves, how it's a half circle. I think that's really unique. The colors are beautiful. I like the little moon and the little sun. This is a nice pin. This is the quality of pin that I've come to expect from Icey, and I'm so happy to see her smashing it out of the park again. The book for this month is The Ones We're Meant to Find by Joan. So OwlCrate has done a color shift with this color in order to preserve the original gorgeous illustration, which I am always a fan of. I love when OwlCrate keeps the original illustration, especially when it's a beautiful painting like this. And they've shifted from the greens in the original and the grays of the sky to a deeper blue for the ocean and a sort of purpley pink dawn feeling for the sky, which is really nice. I like this new color a lot. It makes a big enough difference in the cover that I feel like it's worth it to have the exclusive, but it doesn't ruin the cover in the way that sometimes happens. The spine also has a little bit of the difference up here, if you can see that. And then the back is also differently colored. Like always, OwlCrate has included an author letter. I will try to hold it up so that you can read it if you would like to. It's very hard this month because the paper is very shiny and flimsy, and also the letter is quite long, but there it is. It looks nice. I know almost nothing about this book except that it's a sci-fi. I'm not a sci-fi reader, but I read every book that OwlCrate sends, so let's see what I'm in for. It's been 3 years and 17 days since C woke up on the shore of an abandoned island. She has no idea how she came to be marooned or what her life was like before. She has only the rickety house by the sea, the android she built for company, and a single memory. Somewhere beyond the horizon she has a sister, and it's up to C to escape the island and find her. A world away, a 16-year-old STEM prodigy, Casey, is also looking to escape from the science she once believed in and from her home. The eco-cities, Earth's last unpolluted habitats, are meant to be a sanctuary for those from deserving lineages, for those committed to planetary protection, but instead they're populated by people willing to do anything for refuge, even lie. After a series of man-made disasters rock the planet, Casey must decide if she's ready to use science to help humanity, even though it failed the people who mattered most to her. From Joan, the critically acclaimed author of Descendant of the Crane, comes the stunning science fiction novel with mind-blowing twists. I got a little tangled up at the end there, but we made it through. I didn't know she wrote Descendant of the Crane. That's on my TBR because the cover for that is also absolutely gorgeous. So I'm really excited to see what her writing is like in this and see if it holds up enough that I still want to read her original book also. I am actually pretty intrigued by this premise despite it being sci-fi, so I'm excited to see what I get when I get into it. As always, it is time to move in for the spoilers for next month. So the theme for June of 2021 is Go Your Own Way. And I have a pretty good idea, again, what the book is going to be. I always guess it pretty well after they announce the theme. So it's not one that I had ever heard about before, knowing that it was going to be OwlCrate's book. But after some research, I'm pretty sure it's that one, and it seems sort of interesting. Not the thing I would pick up on my own, but I'm excited to receive it. And our spoiler for next month is every June box will include an enamel item from Pineapple Sundays. So I like enamel items. I hope it's not another keychain because how many keys does OwlCrate think that I have? I don't need another keychain. But I'm excited for it. Enamel items are at least quality. They aren't just fabric items that are going to collect hair. So I'm excited that it's not a fabric item. So that is it for May. I'm pretty excited about a couple of the items in this box, but the Rule of Wolves item was really sort of put a damper on this box for me. I am not happy that that's what they did with Rule of Wolves, and they could have done so much. But the book tin more than made up for it. I'm very happy to have that with me now, and I am excited to get my June box. I feel like OwlCrate is getting better overall with their items, so I'm more excited about at least some of the items in the box than I have been in sort of like late 2020, early 2021. So I'm excited to see what June holds, and I hope that you all have a lovely weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, and you all take care.